catching us, and then now we're starting with the opening prayer. Yes, to catch us. So, catch us. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was moving around. The Spirit of God was moving over the waters. The Spirit of God was moving over the waters. Some other scriptures say the Spirit of God was brooding. Some other scriptures say the Spirit of God was moving. And then this version said that the Spirit of God was moving over the earth. So God uses anybody that avails himself, and then God knows why he brought everybody here. Everybody has sacrificed to come here, and then everybody knows why he's here. A lot of things will be happening to your life. Just keep quiet and picture why God created you. Why did he give you the grace of creativity? And when you keep quiet, you hear what God is saying. In 1 minute, just keep quiet and connect your spirit to God as you are meditating and thinking. The spirit that influences your writing, the spirit that influences anything about you, the spirit that backs your heart. Summon the spirit right now by your mind, because the realm of God is a realm of thought. Just keep meditating. It's not about start dancing, it's not about start. Just meditate first. It is a dance of the spirit. It is a speaking of the spirit. When there's unity, there's power. I close every portal that the enemy will enter through anybody. Let me tell you, after this workshop, you look at your life and you know that something has come up in your life. Taking the breath of life in again.
Yeah, so what is precious about it?
Everything.
How is everything precious about it?
Everything is precious.
So how's life?
So what do they do? You say dance is and that dance is what is spirit. Please ask your partner, how am I going to make money in this life? How to make money?
See, they have this is someone that's not uses
No, please come back.
This is ready.
Who is ready? Who is ready? No, like dance freestyle.
How did you know this? Sir, please, you dance what?
No, it's not dancing, I can just say it.
Please say it.
You are
The inspiration, but then can I just...
let's
Please, let him read.
Let me read what you
Okay, this is what I wrote.
Benita!
Okay. You dance for beauty, I dance for ugliness. Sorry for that English, but I just had to put it like that.
Yeah.
You dance for life, I dance for death. You dance for knowledge, I dance for ignorance. You dance for rituals, I dance for regeneration. Either ways, you and I are movement artists led by Pentecostal manifestation.
Call out the 5 words, let's say. I don't like eating food. I don't like eating food. 5 words.
Now there's something about words. There is so much power in words. Now I asked all of us to write this piece and I had to ask some people if they were writing. But if I didn't answer, I asked in my mind because everything was beautiful. And I've met people that you can say, I don't write spoken words. Spoken word is not for me. This. But you see that if you really try, like you sit down and put this thing before you, everybody, this is one room where everybody wrote something different and it was beautiful. It's just imagine if you can think it. What we did now when all of us sat down and he was saying we should pray, and when we finished we said amen, and it felt like, what kind of prayer is that? I don't know if you remember where the Bible said God is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask, think, or imagine. So when I come to a place and I tell you, help me call gifts or patience, poetry is something that it's arranged. There's a manner at which it's arranged. People use rhymes, they use lines, they use this. There are different types of poetry that they call. But the point is this: it's words. There are things that are called free verses. We don't have to. And if you notice, now we're going to get to that. Poetry and the Bible. The Bible is 30% poetry. 30%. There are books that are completely Psalms, Lamentation, and Songs of Solomon. Complete, like everything from the beginning to the end is poetry. How many of you, I just thought of you right now, that literally the same way that words can preserve and destroy your life, that is the same way the things you see can preserve and destroy your life.
Taught us in all ramifications. But the little thing I would say about dance, what dance is, it is self-explanatory. When we are coming up in the kindergarten, when they taught us that, okay, we should just move to sound, that is dance to us. But when we began to grow, we understood that dance is more than everything. It's more than even to move to just sounds. That's why we are here. Now, one thing I will just say about this scholastic dimension of dance. What I mean by scholastic is just the normal how people make histories and then they come up with their conception. Now, the scholastic meaning of dance, in what I have here, dance is an art of expressions of feelings. Either you are sad, sorrowful, if you are bitter, you are in frustrations, you are in pain, you are happy, and then all of those things. It's an art. And then art on its own is very, very vast. If you are going to talk about art, we talk about aesthetics, we talk about beauty, we talk about environment, we talk about way of life, we talk about fashion, all those things, they are art. So if we say dance is an art of all of these things, it means that it encompasses any other thing in our own environment.
You can never have this opportunity again. Come on.
Join the line, we are ready.
Oh, no. Come on, guys. I love this, guys. Let's go. All right. Let's do this. Come on. More vibes, more energy.
Hype man,
You have your phones on you. Are you have them? I let you have them. Come on! I love this vibe! Big vibes! Truth, what are you doing? You're doing like a porn star. Do it well. Come on! Alright, moving to the next one. He's a pretty man.
Okay, and applying to understand. Once you break out, then everybody here, and everybody will follow you because when I collect the glove from you, everybody will follow me.
As you turn, right? Nice pressure.
The only thing that I can
This okay.
It's fast. What? After this, 1, 2, right? 5, 6, 7, let's go.
Okay, it's fine. You understand that? Up, down. Yes. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. That's the basics. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 5, 6, 7, go. 5, 6, 7, go. 5, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 5, 6, 7, go. 12, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The days of our hearts peace after we grow.
You know what?
No, we can do it. For long timing. Sonia, we see you for support.
incubation, but
You guys
supposed to bring
Bring
us
us together.
Wait.
And if possible, let's do this thing like this with our children. Incubation, you know what it means now.
Incubation is supposed to
Step
bring
on
us
it.
I said, okay.
Step on his leg.
Let's
1, 2, 3, go.
pull.
What are we doing that to us? Like, guys, it's not no, steps after incubation, we grow and live in anger. We're expecting something. Joe, we say it's big.
Take your own. Why you come down? Don't take mine. I'm moving. Now.
So from here, man. Yeah. Let's go.
Just starting my fire. It's the only thing I can learn. And it's so hard to confess.
Nice one, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's go again.
And it's so hard to confess.
Da. You are going with the wrong leg.
With me? Which one?
Forward. Yeah. So from here, back. Forward. From here like this, but from back. Oh my Kelly!
Okay, I mean, if you like you get one different angle.
Yeah.
I mean, but
So if now
Move forward. That's clear. Yes, just channel your body. Channel your side. Yeah. And the way they can do this. Yes, almost there.
just be 5, 6, 7. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey. Ha. Go. Where's Gabby? Together, one for all, one for one. Do you understand? So please just watch the choreography and then let's know how we can.
I'll punch you.
Oh yeah, let's go. 5, 6. Where cameraman? Your video is the celebrity.
If you add one more attitude to this thing, people can be learning from it.
By then we start, like that.
Since the days of we grow and live in anger day by day.
Oh. It's a wizard.
Since the day
Don't ask for sight or just drown at the pool. Because even the water body moves faster than what you move to when you start to see. Those who see can tell you stories. The green grasses are now green White has turned grey, the sun now in Harsha, and there are lots of wilderness experiences. You will find no water to drink, and when you do, you will discover that it is bitter.
I'll call you.
Dead are brought to life. Drink till the poor have the gospel preached to them.
Drink. Drink till living waters flow out of your belly. Drink, for there are nations to conquer and battles to fight.
Drink. Drink, for the city lies in ruins and its gates have been burned with fire. Drink, for there are walls to be built.
Go as told. Cast out demons, speak in new tongues, take up serpents, drink anything deadly, and it will by no means hurt you.
Okay, guys, listen now. Very well. And mind you, we are shooting this video on Tuesday. We are shooting the video on Tuesday. I think by tomorrow, we'll communicate the venue to us. And then I want to urge us to do one thing. I want us to dance like there is no tomorrow. Like just give your heart. I'm already waiting for this piece right now as I'm talking to you. There are already a body of people that are already waiting to see this production. So it depends on the kind of commitment and then let me say energy you put into it that will give you the accolades that you want. The piece is not going to just be in Jos. It's going to be toured and premiere all over the cities and then by the God's grace international wise. I know what I'm telling you by God's grace. So just give it your heart, give it your. I saw a video, I love a video from there between friends. So somebody can see you dancing from there.
Shout out to my man Methuselah.
Yo, where I shout now?
Shout out to my man over there. Yo, man. Awesome one, man. I really want to say I like the energy. You understand? Come on, we're together, bro.
Energy.
You understand? I want to say I commend the energy I see here today. Seriously.
I started dancing since when I was tender. I started dancing since when I was a little boy. I grew up in a place where people love dancing, and I just picked interest on, okay, let me do this. So from there, it transmogrified to when I just said, okay, let me take dance as a very, very serious profession. So I was working on myself. I had mentors. I had Eddie Ali Oriwo, he was my first mentor. Then I had Majid Williams, I had Solomon, I had Adila Rings, I had Maima Ongulu. These are my mentors that I look up to, and then from a distance they train me and all of those things. And by God's grace, when I grew up, I began to see dancing another way. I began to see how dance can influence the earth, how dance can influence my community, how dance can influence everything around me. So dance is part of me. Yeah, it's something that I do every day, something that I am born for. The cry was inspired, it was prompted by what was happening in my society. I'm from Jos Plateau State, Nigeria. So I just knew that, okay, my land is well situated, but the resources around my land is very, very bad. Like, we don't find it easy to be able to get what we want to get from the land. You understand? And then my creative world, like I have poets, I have musicians, I have dancers, and then there are there are a lot of grumblings happening. You hear people complaining that, okay, the land is not favoring them, and all of those things. Then I was able to justify and think 50-50. Is it the fault? Is it my fault as a creative, or the fault of my society? When I checked that, then I was able to justify. Some part of the fault was from us, the creative, and then some other part of the fault was from our environment. That's our geographical locations. These things, they limit us, and then it gives more of a discouraging scenario for every creative, be you dancer, poet, and all of those things. And then one other thing that inspired and prompted this production, The Cry, is those powers spheres of influence of the earth, which is the political, the military, the religious, the educational, the economical, all of those things. I found out that there's a way that money controls the world, the religion of people control the world, and then the military people, they have a say in the community. So I just feel like there's an error. I just feel like there's an error happening around. So the solution to all of these things is when we rise up and wake up and begin to cry. What I mean by cry is we're coming into the place of covenant to our Maker. We need to raise an incense to God, our Maker, so He can come to our aid and deliver us and heal whatever is wrong about everything that concerns the earth. Because I got to realize, like I said, all those fivefold thrones, they control the earth and then they have influence on the earth. Thank you.
This is knowledge and education, and it's clear as it's stated here, knowledge is power. We know and we can really see that the people that are educated and the people that really know what it is they do are the ones controlling the earth. Education controls the earth. Knowledge controls the earth. So if you are an illiterate or you do not know what it is you do, the earth kind of finds a way to just put you down if you don't know how you express yourself. So it is why education and knowledge is one of the first that control the earth. And this is politics, political power. We know that the whole earth is controlled by politics. Our politicians have a really large say in the things that we do. They have a large say in how our lives are, how we live our lives, and how our lives and even that of our future is affected. This is why politics, this is why education, military, and even economy, it's a strong...
Yeah, continue, girl.
What is that? What are these things called?
Well, fivefold.
Yes.
Yeah, these are the fivefolds. Yeah, she mean fivefolds.
Yeah.
Okay. During the course of the workshop, especially the first day we started, we discussed what dance is and what poetry is. And it's a merge, and I feel like they really have a lot to do, because we stated that the things that we hear, that's the word we speak. They have the power to preserve lives and they have the power to destroy lives. And same is said to dance, because the things we see have a way of affecting us. So they either preserve our lives or they destroy our lives. That is why dance and poetry in this production is the merge, because they carry the same message. We say it and you see it.